Computer and video games are big business in the United States. In fact, sales grew about 6% in the year 2006 to about $7.4 billion. That almost tripled industry software sales. The character from the video game Kingpin was actually named the Jesus, named after a character from The Big Lebowski. He even repeated some of the lines, "Nobody F's with the Jesus." Where do video game developers get their ideas? Well, the developers for the horror game Dead Space actually looked at hundreds of photos of car wreck victims. They also watched horror movies to get ideas for in-game scares. One of the fastest growing markets in consumer electronics is the video game console. In 2007, over 60 million were sold. According to a study in America, about 67% of heads of households play computer and/or video games. Scientists are pretty nerdy, and most of them probably grew up playing video games. In fact, they named one of the genes on the chromosome 7 of the human genome Sonic the Hedgehog, after Sega's mascot. Currently, there are over 100 million Game Boys in the whole world. There are 44 million in America and 32 million in Japan. Another name that they changed was Mega Man. He was originally known as Rockman in Japan. However, when that name came to America, because it reminded us of crack cocaine, we changed it to Mega Man, and that name stuck. Super Mario was the best-selling game of its generation for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. It sold 17 million copies, and that's a good thing because it took 29,000 hours to program. The family that plays together stays together. In a report, 36% of American parents play computer and video games. 80% say that they play video games with their children, and 66% say that that has brought their families closer together. Have you ever seen the Jason Bourne series? Well, you know that those are very violent movies, but interestingly enough, Matt Damon actually refused to be in the new Bourne Conspiracy video game. Why? Because he said it was too violent.